This video explores the vibrational repetition of affirmations. More specifically, the practice of repeating, "I am rich," over and over as a way to reprogram the subconscious mind and shift one's personal vibration, as taught by Joe Dispenza, Neville Goddard, and other masters of quantum thinking. This is a direct invitation for the audience to stop being passive and take energetic command of reality through the repetition of powerful words with intention. Clapperboard, I am rich. Say it over and over. What if I told you that repeating just 3 words, with intention and consistency, could begin to completely reprogram your subconscious mind for wealth and abundance? In this video, you'll discover how the simple phrase, "I am rich," when spoken with emotion and repetition, can shift your vibration, break through old limiting beliefs, and start attracting prosperity into your life, starting today. If you've been stuck in cycles of lack, working hard but getting nowhere, or feeling like abundance is always out of reach no matter how much you visualize or meditate, this video is for you. You'll understand why your identity is more powerful than your desires, and how repeating, "I am rich," over and over again can transform your inner programming faster than any affirmation you've ever used. We're going beyond wishful thinking. This is about speaking as if it's already true, and watching your reality reshape itself to match your words. Have you ever felt tired of struggling financially? Do you catch yourself saying things like, "I can't afford this," or "I'm always broke"? What if that inner dialogue is the very thing keeping wealth away? This video will teach you a method you can apply immediately, a ritual that requires no money, no tools, just your voice and your focus. By the end, you won't just understand the power of your words, you'll feel it. And if you stay with me until the last few minutes, I'll guide you through a spoken activation that can unlock your abundance timeline right now. The power of I am. Every time you say the words, "I am," you are declaring your identity, not just to yourself, but to the entire quantum field that surrounds you. These 2 simple words act as a command to the universe, anchoring your current vibration and projecting it outward into your reality. Joe Dispenza and other consciousness teachers have emphasized that you do not manifest what you want. You manifest who you are. And I am is the gateway between your inner identity and your outer results. Think of it like programming your subconscious. When you repeatedly say, "I am broke," "I am unlucky," or "I am tired," your brain doesn't argue, it simply obeys. You are constantly affirming a version of yourself, whether consciously or unconsciously. That's why most people stay stuck. They speak from their past identity, not from the one they wish to become. Words backed by emotion become instructions for the mind, body, and field. The I am acts as a signal that calibrates your frequency with the reality you expect. From a neurological standpoint, your brain is always listening. It doesn't differentiate between reality and imagination. It only reacts to repetition and feeling. So if you declare, "I am rich," and feel the emotion of abundance, you start forming new neural pathways aligned with prosperity. As you repeat it, your body begins to believe it, your behavior begins to reflect it, and your outer world begins to shift in response. This is not fantasy. This is reprogramming from the inside out. Spiritually speaking, the phrase, "I am," is sacred. In ancient texts and esoteric traditions, I am is the name of the divine. When you say, "I am," you are invoking your connection to the infinite, the creator within you. That's why your words carry so much power. They're not just affirmations, they are acts of creation. You are either reinforcing limitation or unlocking potential, depending on how you use those words. Your future self is just one "I am" away from activation. So, what are you calling into your life right now without even realizing it? What are you declaring with your words and thoughts on a daily basis? In this video, you'll learn how to take back your voice, how to use it with precision and power. Because when you align your inner speech with your desired reality, the universe has no choice but to respond. I am is the key to the door you've been trying to open for years. Now you just have to speak it and walk through. The truth is, most people are unconsciously hypnotized by their past. Their I am statements are on autopilot. I am not enough. I am always struggling. I am unlucky. These inner declarations create a loop of sameness. Day after day, year after year. But the moment you interrupt that loop and begin consciously repeating a new identity, you activate a vibrational rebellion. You send a message not just to your mind, but to the field, I am becoming something new. And that's when reality begins to bend. This is the shift that Joe Dispenza teaches so passionately. Change your identity, and everything else must follow. So here's my promise to you. If you stay with me until the end of this video, you won't just understand the power of I am, you'll learn exactly how to use it as a tool to rewire your brain, retrain your energy, and realign your life. I'll guide you through a step-by-step method you can use daily to speak your new reality into existence. You'll discover why most affirmations fail, and how to make yours magnetic. You'll experience the emotional shift that turns your words into frequency and your frequency into results. This is more than mindset. This is identity alchemy. And once you master it, you'll never see yourself, or your power, the same way again. Repetition plus emotion equals reprogramming. Words alone aren't enough. If you say, I am rich, but feel anxious, desperate, or doubtful, the subconscious doesn't accept it. Why? Because the subconscious mind doesn't speak language, it speaks emotion. This is why Joe Dispenza emphasizes that transformation happens when thoughts and feelings are aligned. Repetition creates the neural pattern, but emotion gives it the energy to stick. Your brain is like a garden. Repetition is planting the seed, and emotion is the sunlight and water that makes it grow. Scientific studies in neuroplasticity show that the brain physically changes in response to repeated experience. Every time you feel a thought, yes, feel it, you strengthen a neural connection. So when you say, I am abundant, with joy, confidence, and certainty, your brain and body begin to believe and embody that truth. Eventually, that belief replaces the old identity of lack or limitation. This is how the old self dies and the new self emerges. It's not just theory, it's biology. But here's the catch. Most people don't follow through long enough. They repeat a new belief for a few days, don't see instant results, and give up, falling back into old wiring. That's like going to the gym twice and wondering why you're not in shape. You must be consistent. You must be deliberate. And most importantly, you must feel the shift inside you even before the outside changes. This is the secret of the most powerful manifestors. They live from the feeling of the end result, before it arrives. This is where your daily I am ritual becomes sacred. It's not about shouting empty words. It's about closing your eyes, breathing deep, and saying, I am powerful, I am magnetic, I am wealthy, until your entire being vibrates with it. Repetition creates identity. Emotion seals it. You are literally rewiring your inner programming, and with time, that new frequency becomes your default. The more you feel it, the faster the field responds. The more you own it, the more real it becomes. Because energy doesn't lie. You can't fake emotion. When you speak a new truth from your soul, not your mouth, you broadcast a frequency the universe can't ignore. In this video, you're going to learn how to build a daily reprogramming practice that actually works. No fluff. No fantasy. Just science, spirit, and discipline. And in the final section, I'll walk you through a guided activation to embed your new I am identity so deeply that your reality has no choice but to mirror it back to you. Think about it. How long have you been affirming your limitations without even realizing it? Every time you say, this is just how I am, I never have enough, nothing ever works out for me, you're unknowingly training your brain to expect the same outcome. But here's the breakthrough. You can use the exact same mechanism that created your current reality to build a new one. If repetition plus emotion created the struggle, then repetition plus empowered emotion can create abundance. The tools are already inside you. You don't need anything outside of yourself to begin. Just your voice, your feeling, and your focus. And if you stay with me until the end of this video, I'm going to show you how to take everything you're learning and turn it into a daily ritual that rewires your identity from the inside out. You'll learn how to use repetition in the right brainwave states to bypass resistance, how to inject emotion even when you don't feel it yet, and how to break through the mental noise that tries to drag you back to the old self. Most people quit too soon. But when you understand the process, when you know exactly how to feel your way into alignment, you become unstoppable. Your future self is already waiting. All you have to do is speak like it's already done. Breaking the scarcity loop. Scarcity is not just a condition of your bank account. It's a vibration rooted deep in your identity. Most people don't realize they're stuck in a scarcity loop because they've lived in it for so long that it feels normal. The loop sounds like this: I can't afford that. Money is tight. I never have enough. I'm afraid to spend. These statements might seem harmless, but they're energetic declarations, repetitive, emotional patterns that keep the same reality in place. You're not poor because of what you lack. You're poor because of what you repeat. Joe Dispenza teaches that the longer you live by the same emotions, the more your body becomes addicted to that identity. So if you've been living with fear, stress, guilt, or unworthiness around money, those emotions become familiar, even comfortable in a twisted way. Breaking the scarcity loop means choosing to feel and speak beyond your current reality. Not denying it, but refusing to identify with it. I am not my bank balance. I am the energy that creates it. That one shift alone begins to dissolve the chains of limitation. To truly break the loop, you must first become aware of it. Start noticing your daily language around money, your emotional triggers, and your habitual thoughts. Are they empowering or disempowering? Scarcity loves repetition, and it thrives in unconsciousness. But the moment you shine the light of awareness on your inner dialogue, the loop starts to weaken. Now you have power. Now you have choice. And now you can insert a new loop. One based on abundance, worthiness, and receiving. That's why repeating, I am rich, is not just about money. It's about identity. It's about saying, I release the old story. I choose a new one. Even if your outer world hasn't changed yet, your inner world begins to shift the moment you stop fueling scarcity with your words. You're not affirming money to pretend. You're affirming to reclaim your creative power. And as your frequency changes, so do your decisions, actions, and results. Abundance doesn't come from force. It flows from alignment. This is the turning point. If you stay with me, I'll show you how to create your own abundance loop. A self-sustaining energy system where every thought, word, and feeling you emit pulls more prosperity into your life. You'll learn how to recognize subconscious sabotage and replace it with energetic command. You'll understand why Joe Dispenza says, you can't create a new future while holding on to the emotions of the past. In the next section, we build your new future, word by word, thought by thought. The Say I Non-Stop method. 5 simple steps. You now understand the power of I am, the importance of emotion, and the danger of repeating scarcity. But knowledge without action changes nothing. That's why this next part is so important. It's time to give you a practical, repeatable method, a daily ritual you can use to speak your future into the now. Inspired by Joe Dispenza's teachings on neural reconditioning and identity embodiment, this method is designed to activate your new self through your words. It's simple, but when done with commitment, it is life-changing. Step 1. Choose your power phrase. Start with clarity. What do you want to become, embody, or experience? Turn it into an identity-based statement. Keep it short, powerful, and in the present tense. Examples. I am rich. I am worthy of massive abundance. I am aligned with divine wealth. Choose one and make it your mantra. This is your new command to the universe. Step 2. Set a daily time and space. This ritual works best in a consistent, energetic container. Set aside 10 minutes in the morning and 10 minutes before sleep, when your brain is in alpha/theta states and most receptive to new programming. Find a quiet space, close your eyes, and bring your attention inward. The goal here is to create a sacred space, physical and emotional, for repetition to take root. Step 3. Repeat it non-stop with feeling. Begin saying your chosen phrase over and over, out loud or silently, but with full emotional engagement. Don't just say it. Feel it. Let your body and breath join the experience. As you repeat, visualize yourself already living that reality. Feel the freedom, joy, confidence. Smile. Cry. Let it become real. This is where your new identity begins to take over your nervous system. Step 4. Interrupt the old identity. If thoughts like, "this isn't real," or "this feels fake" arise, that's your old programming resisting. Don't fight it, observe it. Then calmly return to the phrase. Say, "Thank you, but that's not who I am anymore," and go back to your new declaration. This is how you overwrite doubt with command. Every time you return to the phrase, you weaken the old loop. Step 5. Reinforce with small aligned actions. Now that you're vibrating as the new version of yourself, act like it. Take one small action that aligns with your new identity. If you said, "I am rich," maybe it's giving a small gift, organizing your finances, or walking with confidence. The universe responds to integrated energy. When your thoughts, words, and actions align, manifestation becomes inevitable. Let's finish this topic with 2 emotional, high-retention paragraphs to anchor the ritual and prepare for the final segment. Most people wait for evidence before they believe. But the secret is, you believe first, and then the evidence shows up. When you do this, say it non-stop ritual daily, you're not just affirming a new reality. You're becoming it. Every time you repeat, "I am rich," you're pulling that version of yourself out of potential and into embodiment. You're telling the universe, "This is who I choose to be now." And the universe, which always mirrors your vibration, begins rearranging itself to meet your command. Stay with me, because in the final segment, I'm going to guide you through a powerful spoken activation, a live version of this ritual, with affirmations, breath, and energy. You'll feel the frequency shift in real time. This isn't just information, it's transformation. And if you fully commit to this practice, you won't recognize yourself in 30 days. That's not hype, that's alignment. And it begins right now. Always say out loud without stopping, "I am rich. I am prosperous. I am magnetic to money. I receive it with gratitude. It is already mine." Now, what you've just learned has the power to reshape your reality from the inside out. Let's quickly recap. We explored the immense creative power of the words "I am," and how they define your identity and vibration. You discovered that repetition plus emotion is the secret formula to rewire your subconscious and manifest a new life. We uncovered the hidden scarcity loop that many people unconsciously live in, and most importantly, you now have a step-by-step method to break free and align with abundance using nothing more than your voice and intention. Now I want to hear from you. Right now, in the comments, declare your new identity. Who are you choosing to become from this day forward? Type it in capital letters. "I am rich. I am powerful. I am abundant. I am free." Speak it. Feel it. Own it. Because the moment you declare it, the universe starts rearranging itself to meet you. This is your moment to step into a new reality. So let your voice be heard. If this video sparked something in you, if you felt a shift in your energy, in your awareness, in your identity, then don't keep it to yourself. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and share this with someone you care about. Every week, I create videos that go beyond information. They are transmissions for your transformation. And this journey is just beginning. Let's walk it together. Ready to take this even deeper? Then I invite you to watch our previous video. Stop asking. Start decreeing NOW, Bob Proctor. It's the perfect companion to this one. While today you learned how to embody abundance through repetition, that video will teach you how to command your reality with authority. Stop begging the universe and step into the role of conscious co-creator. Watch it next and unlock a whole new level of power. Remember, you are not here to beg for your life to change. You are here to declare it, feel it, become it. Your words are your wand. Use them wisely, and you'll never again feel powerless. This is your time. This is your frequency. And it all begins with what you choose to say over and over again.